Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie. I am a crime and thriller girly who is branching out at the moment. But yeah, let's have another reading vlog. Good morning guys, it is Sunday and we are back for another reading vlog. I wish I'd straightened my fringe. I had my hair cut yesterday guys and it only just about fits tied up. I am running late as always. It is Sunday, I go live. I had insomnia last night, so I didn't get to sleep till about 2. So not loving the early get up this morning, but let's talk about the books I'm going to read. Sunday is my self-care day. I do nothing but read, colour, game and just generally relax and enjoy snacks with a bit of football, a bit of Formula 1 and yeah, Formula 1 is not my choice. But let's talk about today. So this morning when I got up, I did put on my audiobook straight away and that was The Gingerbread Bakery by Laurie Gilmore and I've actually finished it. So I think I said to you guys in the previous vlog that I had about an hour and 20 left. However, at the end of The Gingerbread Bakery, there's like a little segment. So the last like 30-40 minutes of it is Laurie Gilmore chatting to people. I could not listen to Laurie Gilmore talk really, actually, which was a bit weird. So yeah, I've actually finished it. I'm sitting on my rating at the moment. I don't know how I feel. I did enjoy it and it's my first book of the month done, which kind of leads me nicely into my next book actually, because I do want to try and finish The Killer's Christmas List by Chris Frost. I started this book on Monday. Last week's vlog was very samey and Sunday is my math reading day. I don't know what I'm going to pick up next, but my plan is to finish that for definite today. I've also been looking at other audiobook options. None of the books I've got on my list, apart from the Alex Pine series, are on BookBeats, and I don't want to read 2 thrillers at the same time. And I kind of like to read the Alex Pine in physical. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about audiobook, but I need to look into that today. But yeah, that is the plan basically, guys. I want to get that book finished. So I want to potentially finish 2 books today. I will be Colour Week Advents Day 7. Is it Day 7? Yes. Tonight, self-care, there'll be a shower, a face mask, an early night is what I need. I'm coming down with something again, which is really irritating because I've just got over the last thing. But I think I'm just run down, so I'm hoping it stays this low level. Because I don't feel ill, I'm just like a bit snotty. But I think end of term is coming. I have 10 more get-ups. So yeah, the end is in sight. I'm going to get cozy with my Kindle. I'm going to go live now. So come along with me for a really wholesome day, guys, and hopefully a lot better reading vlog. I have my nails this week. I'm hoping to get back to some normality with my hours. That being said, it's the lead up to Christmas. I might be working more. But yeah, that's the plan, guys. Come along with me and have a lovely Sunday. Morning and happy Monday. I am not feeling a happy Monday, gosh. My alarm went off this morning. Did I actually get up? No, I was completely startled as to why it was going off. I thought it was Sunday. Yeah, that was a little upsetting. But it is Monday, it's a new week, and yeah, yesterday I had the most amazing reading day. So I started the day with The Gingerbread Bakery by Laurie Gilmore and I actually finished it, and I didn't expect to do that like before I even like came live. But yeah, it had like a massive chunk at the end, which was an interview with Laurie Gilmore, so I thought I had like an hour and 20 and I had about 40 minutes. So yeah, I finished that, which was really good and it was pretty decent. So I've done all my reviews for that one. Then I went live and I managed to read and finish The Killer's Christmas List by Chris Frost, and in the end it turned out to be a good book. It was very much sitting in the 3s for me originally, and it has kind of bumped up to a 4, but I'm still umming and ahhing. I am finding it so hard. I don't know if anyone else feels the same, but I am really struggling to find like a 5-star thriller that's Christmas based, or even just a good Christmas thriller that has you hooked from the beginning to the end. But yeah, that's basically where we're going. Now I did have my TikTok crew decide my next read. However, I am going to talk about that in a minute. I actually picked up a short story by someone that had written it on Instagram. It was literally on the 39 pages and that was Bloody Bunny by MGB, and I read that and really enjoyed it. I would love the author to do a full book. It was dark, it was creepy, and it had me not wanting to look out the windows in the dark anyway. But yeah, it was really enjoyable. I did really enjoy it, and yeah, I mean, I read it in one sitting. Obviously it was 39 pages, so yeah. And then I told you it was going to be long, guys. I actually decided to start Sable Peak by Devney Perry, and that obviously will be today's read. So that is my current physical read. Now, the funny story about this is I don't like to mix genres when I'm reading I don't like to have the same genre on the go when I'm reading two different books. So I asked my TikTok live to pick which book I should read next. It was between a few books. I'll name them but not put the icons up. So it was Kill Me Twice, which is like something I got at the library, not remotely Christmas related. The Winter Killer by Alex Pine, Sable Peak, or The Unfortunate Christmas Murder. Now the guys actually picked An Unfortunate Christmas Murder by Hannah Henday, which is just in shot down here. And I actually looked into it, and that was available on BookBeat, so that is going to be my audio pick for today. So I am on admin time this afternoon. Unfortunately, I can't come home as I have a meeting at 3:30 that I have to attend. So unfortunately, I won't actually be able to come home and read. That also means that I'm working till 5. So yeah, my audio book will be going on, hopefully with no distractions. I've said that a million times before. I do have a lot to do, so I do want to shut off. So yeah, that is the plan. So yeah, so current books on the go: Sable Peak and An Unfortunate Christmas Murder. Sable Peak is what I think is winter based. I don't know why. I think it's the cover that makes me think that. But yeah, I've just picked that up and I am excited to read it. It's been a while since I've read the Eden series, but I loved it when I read it, so I'm excited to get into it. Other plans for the day: obviously I've said this every day on the vlog since the beginning of December, I will be doing my Colour Week picture. I did have such a wholesome day yesterday. I did everything I wanted to do. My Christmas shopping is pretty much complete, bar buying alcohol. I just need to get that from the supermarket. Everything else is done. My Christmas cards are written. I just need to start wrapping presents now. But other than that, I had such a wholesome day. I read absolutely loads. I did a few jobs. I watched a few booktubes. I coloured. It was lovely. So tonight, obviously, I need to do day 8 of my Advent. But with time restricted, I'm not sure how much I'm going to read within that. I might put my audiobook on while I colour, but I have found quite a lot of calm in watching people's Bookmas videos. Now, I'm a little bit jealous of these Bookmas videos because I cannot commit to posting a video a day. I barely get my 2 out a week. Just because of being able to record them, edit them. So yeah, I've kind of got a bit of FOMO, but I'm enjoying watching everybody else's. So yeah, might have to give it a go next year, who knows. But it's just so hard because December is my busiest month of the year in terms of work, because my workload is wild and this year seems to be worse than normal. So yeah, I've chunted on at you for nearly 5 minutes, guys, so I should probably go to work. Don't know how you've got 5 minutes conversation at me. I feel like The Walking Dead today. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. I'm sorry I've chunted on at you, but yeah, have a lovely Monday. Come along with me and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Good morning and happy Tuesday. Yesterday. That didn't turn out to be the day I had planned. So I went into work reasonably early. I think I got in about 7:30. And set up my classroom, did what I needed to do. I thought I'd be finishing between 4:30 and 5. I think that's what I told you. I left at 5:30, 25 to 6. Yeah, that didn't go to plan. So yeah, anywho, let me talk about what I did yesterday. So obviously I said I've just worked really late. However, I did have my audiobook on, and that was An Unfortunate Christmas Murder by Hannah Henday. I can't remember what I'd started. I'm so glad I picked this up in audio. I don't think it is for me in physical. It's not what I expected. So the title kind of, I think I should have looked into it before I bought it, because it's a murder mystery, not a thriller. And murder mysteries for me are a bit dull lately. So not that that's anything against the author, it's just not my type of book. If you love a murder mystery, I think you'll love it. I think it's quite quirky and funny. I love the characters. It's actually book 2 in a series, which I didn't realise. So they do keep referring to the previous case that kind of brought everything along. But it basically follows some dinner ladies who try to butt into a police investigation and solve a murder in a school. Or is it a school or community centre? I don't really know. you'd think I would. So I did actually read a quarter or listen to a quarter of that yesterday, because the other thing I did do was put it on while I coloured, because I had to stop mid-chapter because there were just so much stuff going on at work that I was in and out of my audiobook quite a lot. So I did listen to a bit more of that when I got home after tea. Sorry, I'm also full of cold again. I feel like this vlog over the past few weeks has been me pretty much moaning at you about being tired, moaning at you about being poorly, and moaning about the weather. So if you're all for that, guys, welcome in. But yeah, so obviously I was a bit like, I do feel a bit snotty grotty, and unfortunately my insomnia has kicked back in. So I've been awake since 2. Loving life. I've got a meeting today, it's like an hour long, and then I'm into another meeting straight after that. Just what I need to do on like 4 hours kip. But we're going to go with it. The other book I quickly need to talk about is Sable Peak by Daphne Perry. Now I did read a little bit of this yesterday. I think I read about 40 pages. And I'm really enjoying the premise of it. I was a bit unsure what was going on, but we've had like a setting the scene for the first like 20% of the book, and I've actually continued to read that this morning because I got up when my alarm went, well, I got up, I was awake, but I got up when my alarm went off and tried to read. Funnily enough, when my body should be awake, like it had been since 2 a.m, it started dozing at 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning, so I was fuming. But we go, it's fine. Nothing a bit of water and a bit of screaming kids to keep me alert. So yeah, that's basically it. So I've already read Sable Peak this morning. I'm up to about 20% now. I think I'm about a quarter of the way through. I'm enjoying the premise, remembering all the characters. It's all coming back, which I really appreciate because it's been a while. And I do love Daphne Perry's writing. I remember enjoying those other books. So yeah, I've turned on it for a while. That is basically the plan for me today. I should be working till 4. I might work a bit later. I've got a lot of work to do. So yeah, and then the plan tonight is obviously to do my colour-eek, and then once I've done my colour-eek, I might put on booktube today instead of my audio, because I feel like I won't be colouring long enough to get into my audio. So I'll probably put a booktube on while I colour, and then I will get in bed cosy, read my book, and hopefully have an early night, because Wednesday is an even busier day. I actually woke up this morning thinking it was Wednesday. So then at 3 o'clock this morning I was like, well, at least tomorrow I don't have to get up early. I was wrong, it's only Tuesday. So yeah, I can hear it absolutely pouring it down outside, so wish me the best of luck. I'm going to head off now. I'll try and bring you along with me a bit better today. But yeah, that's the plan, guys. I feel like these next 2 weeks might be a bit dull because your gal's got to work. And it's the build up to the end of term. A lot of changes coming in January, which I need to prepare for. So obviously, if I could bring you to work, it'd be a fantastic vlog. But you guys will completely understand why I can't do that. But yeah, that's it from me. I'm going to head into work, crack on, get sorted. So have a lovely Tuesday, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Good morning and happy Wednesday. I get to Wednesday and for some reason I don't know what the day of the week is. Yesterday I thought it was Wednesday, so maybe that's why. The hair is already wild. I've been up early this morning, so it's just a bit whoa. Anyway, as you can tell, the Christmas attire is out. I'll explain in a minute. So let me talk to you about the catastrophe that was yesterday. I actually planned on potentially working late, but that didn't happen to an extent. I still left at about 4:20. However, I had to go and get my gorgeous little nephew from nursery, which wasn't on the radar when I set off to work that morning. So I didn't actually get home till gone 6, half 6 yesterday. Had my tea, watched a bit of mindless telly because I am tired. The end of term is looming, so I'm always more exhausted. And then I'm not sleeping, which doesn't help. So yeah, your gal was a little bit exhausted. So then I went up and did my colour-eek. I may or may not insert a photo here, I haven't decided yet. And then I did get in bed and read, but I literally I did read a little bit in the morning, didn't I? So I think I read about 20 pages yesterday, 30 pages-ish. I didn't read a lot. Now, I've got up early this morning and got ready, and somehow I'm still ready at the same time. Despite having half an hour extra, I did stay in bed an extra 10:15 and did faff about deciding which Christmas t-shirt to wear. Forgot to mention what I did read yesterday. That's not helpful, is it? I did pick up Sable Peak by Daphne Perry, and like I said, I read 30-something pages of that, I think it was. That's probably potentially all I'm going to get done today. It's going to be another dull day for you guys. And yeah, I don't even know what else to say. I am working today. I'm working till 5. It's staff meeting day. And then straight from staff meeting, I've got my nails. So I'm going to have these blue ones off and my Christmas nails done. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting much red because then I'm going to come home, have my tea because I'm literally not even having time to eat. And then I'm going to go to read my book after tea. So that might not be till like 8 o'clock. And at the rate I've been slow reading because I'm so freaking tired. I'm dozing. So yeah, that's basically it for me today. I don't have enough guts to film having my nails done, I'm not going to lie to you all. But yeah, so that's the plan. I may or may not put my audiobook on to travel. I feel like the music blaring is keeping me awake. I really struggle to drive in the dark as well. And obviously I don't have much choice in the matter at the moment because it's literally like dark till 8 AM and goes dark at 4 PM. And well, my working hours are that exactly. So I'm going to have to get used to driving in the dark. But my eyesight's really bad. My glasses just glare, anti-glare on or not. So I don't really know what I'm going to do about that. So that being said, this girl's got to go into work. I am dressed to Christmassy for the stay in place. So we're having the parents come in today, which is really nice. But I've got to wear my Christmas jumper. I don't do jumpers. I'm always too warm at work. So Christmas t-shirt it is. I need to find a hoodie because my hoodie got absolutely caked in something yesterday and I don't even know what that something was. But yeah, so that's the plan, guys. I've chunted on it, used them for 3 minutes over nothing. But yeah, I'm going to go and whack my shoes on, get my lunch and go into work. It looks very wet again. I got soaked doing the buses yesterday in the morning, so yeah. Come along with me as much as possible, guys. The content, I'm so sorry, is already scarce, but at least you got me chatting to you. But yeah, on that quickly before I do go off, I have had a bit of an increase in subscribers, so thank you so much. It might only be about 7, but that honestly means so much. Like, I wanted to hit 200. I mean, I wanted to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, but I think that was really unrealistic because I wasn't posting consistently and I've had a lot of like gaps throughout. But like since I've started posting regularly again, it's slowly increasing and I didn't actually imagine I would be like, I think I was at 229 when I recorded this. And yeah, it just makes me really happy that people are noticing my channel and subscribing. So thank you. And if you're watching this video for the first time, welcome. I do appreciate you all. But yeah, I am going to go now and have a lovely week, a lovely day, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Good morning and happy Thursday. I am full of cold again, yay! Recording this really late in the morning, so it's like 11 AM because I got up this morning, been on my computer by like 6:30, 7ish, cracked on and got all my PPA done like fast time. But yeah, so let me talk to you about yesterday. I have no reading to tell you about because I didn't read. I went into work at 7:15. I did my staff meeting, didn't finish till 5:15, got to my nails at 5 to 6. Got home, had my tea, and then my mum phoned, so I didn't have a chance to do anything. So I'm glad I did my colouring in advance. And yeah, it was just a super hectic day, like to the point that I've woken up this morning and I've got a headache and I think I'm just a little bit, not overworked, but like I've been working so many hours and not having enough like self-care time that I think it's caught up with me a little bit. But that's the sadness out of the way, the moan. Let's talk about today. So as I've just said, I have been on my computer since the crack of dawn. So I have actually been listening to An Unfortunate Christmas Murder by Hannah Hende and I've just checked my pages now because it's sat there. And I've listened to loads of it, to the point I think I've listened to approximately 150 pages. I'm 70% of the way through. I think I've got a couple of hours left, 2.5 hours. So I should get that done either Saturday or Sunday. So that's the plan, is to get that finished this weekend because I've got the morning while I get ready for work. I'll probably put it on potentially when I'm doing my colouring and stuff. But yeah, I never told you what I did do yesterday. I've just spotted them when filming myself. Christmas nails are here. As you can tell, I had Christmas attire on yesterday and I've gone back to being all in black. I'm not quite ready to celebrate Christmas yet. The last week of term being purely Christmas clothes. But yeah, anyway, that was a very random side hustle. So I've talked about my audiobook and then the book I'm hoping to pick up a little bit now before I go to work while I have my lunch is Sable Peak by Devney Perry. Now, I usually do my food shop on a morning, but I've been waiting for a parcel to come all morning and I didn't want to miss it because it's Royal Mail and they're dodgy as. They will claim that I'm not in when I am, and they probably would have knocked on the door when I was in the shower. So I've waited until they've been to have my shower, which means I haven't been able to do the food shop. So yeah, speaking of which, I'm just going to scrunch that, looks a bit flat. So yeah, the plan is tonight I'm going to have to do the food shop as soon as I finish work. I was going to work late, but I don't think that's doable. I might work till 4, 4:15, do the food shop, have tea, colour, then read. But again, I'm not reading much during this week. My wrap-up's going to look very dull again. But yeah, Sable Peak's the plan. I'm going to pick it up a little bit now, just because I've got a little bit of time with me being up so early. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to talk to you about, guys. Haven't really done much else. My life's been pretty boring this week. It's been work, work, work. I want to have 2 weeks off at Christmas. So I'm overworking myself now to rest and relax. But I also need to find a compromise because I'm overworking to the point of exhaustion. And I've got some exciting things coming this weekend, which hopefully I can bring you content for. So yeah, I've chatted on it long enough, guys. I'm going to go and have some lunch, going to read my book, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Good morning and happy Friday. This may or may not be the fastest chatty video I'm going to do because my lift is already on his way. I am so behind this morning. Why I thought it was a good idea to do my social media is beyond me without being ready for work first. But that's beside the point. Let me talk to you quickly about yesterday. I have filmed no content over the past 2 days. I am so sorry. This is yet another chatty vlog, but you guys seem to like them, so I hope you still do. Matt Puff from running around. I am trying to be a little bit festive now. I had a new t-shirt delivered. But yesterday was a fabulous reading day. I listened to my audiobook of An Unfortunate Christmas Murder by Hannah Hendy, and I actually read 140 pages of that, well, listened to. That being said, I've also listened to it today, and yeah, I'm nearly done and it has picked up. I am quite enjoying it now. I like a mystery in audio. I don't like to read them physically because I like to be gripped. So I feel like mysteries are the way forward for me audio-wise. So I have really enjoyed that audiobook-wise. I've got about 45 minutes to go, I think. So probably finish that tomorrow. And then the other book I quickly need to talk to you about is Sable Peak by Devney Perry. Now, I read about 75 pages of that yesterday. I'm getting into it now. The romance is starting to bud a little bit. There's a lot of complications with it, which I quite like. There's a little bit of drama behind it. I forgot how much I loved Devney Perry's writing. So yeah, I'm invested in that. I am live on Patreon tonight as well. So the plan is to read a good chunk of that tonight as well. I only tend to do a couple of hours on live, but they tend to be very like chilled and laid back because it's Patreon. So yeah, that's basically the plan, guys. I'm sorry I can't bring you a longer thing because I need to go and find my lanyard, get my coat on, lock up, turn all the lights off, etc., and get outside ready for my lift. So sorry guys, this is all you're getting. But yeah, Santa is coming to school today, so I thought I'd get a little bit festive. And yeah, tonight is Patreon. I'm going to the opticians after work as well. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks I should have some new glasses because these have chipped. They're forever falling off my face and fogging up. So I'm very much looking forward to trying some new glasses tonight. So yeah, that's basically my day, guys. I'm not going to say any more than that because unfortunately I have to go and work. But yeah, have a lovely Friday and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Good morning and happy Saturday. Guys, this is probably the best you've seen me look all week. So the only thing I'm looking at is my eyeshadow. I think it's the shadow, it's fine. Today I have something very exciting going on. I have a check presentation at the hospital. You guys know that back in October I raised money for the bereavement maternity appeal at my local hospital to build a better space for people going through baby loss. I was looked after so well and I wanted to give back to the hospital, but they could provide a better room, but that's not the fault of the hospital, that is funding. So I managed to raise just under £1,200 for them. So I'm handing the money over today. So that is why I look so done up, because you girls having photos on social media. So yeah, that's why I look like this. But let me talk to you quickly about yesterday. And today sort of mixed. But yesterday I ended up having a pretty decent reading day despite being extremely mentally drained. It has been a week, to say the least. But what I will say is I did listen to An Unfortunate Christmas Murder by Hannah Hendy, and I listened to a good chunk of that to the point I think I had 47 minutes left before I went to work. And just basically into today. I finished it this morning. So I've got up, put it on while I've had my breakfast, and actually I've got it done pretty quick while I've just sat and had a bit of a slow start to the morning. Decent book. Murder mystery, definitely an audio for me. I don't think I would have enjoyed the pace of that in physical because I like a fast-paced thriller. So that being said, I think if you like a cozy mystery, I would strongly recommend it. It is actually a series, which I didn't know. So I picked it up as a festive read. The book is probably going to go on Vinted in January, if I'm being honest, because it's one in a series. I'm not going to buy the rest because I'm going to listen to them on audio if I do. But The Dinner Lady Detectives is the first book in the series, and if you like a cozy mystery and love a series, I would recommend it. But if you are a fast-paced dark thriller girly, probably not. But it is all down to personal preference. I think the book was well written. So yeah, so that has been finished. I do need to write my review for that at some point, but I'm aware that I've got other things I need to get done first and the editing can come later. But yeah. Anywho, the other book I need to talk to you about is Sable Peak by Daphne Perry. So I did pick that up when I got home last night and it was late. I didn't get home till like 5:30, 5:45 from the opticians. I was really tired. And we sat and watched a bit of mindless telly, and then I just said, you know what, actually I do want to put my headphones on, shut off from the world and read. So I read, I think 70 pages of that yesterday. I'm at the 70% mark. That being said, today's plan is to try and finish it, but I think that's overambitious. It says I have an hour and a half left, which if I didn't have a jam-packed day, completely doable. So my plans for the day, I've just said about the hospital, I won't say it again, but once I've done that, we're going to fly and do our food shop for Christmas. So we get a lot of frozen food in for between Christmas and New Year and basically just do buffet style for that week. So yeah, that's kind of the plan, is to get that done in between. Get home, because my team kicks off at 12:30 today, and once I've done that, we're going to head over to my dad's. It's his birthday, so we're going over there for tea. Then when I get back, Strictly Come Dancing is also on. So yeah, I've managed to get most of my social media done for the weekend. Just obviously today's stuff needs to go on, which I didn't expect to do. But I went to bed so early last night that like I didn't actually need to lie in. I did lie in, I slept 9 hours. So it was nice to finally sleep because I have not slept very well this week at all. So yeah, that's the plan. I'll try and bring you with me where I can. I'm hoping Kieran's going to snap a photo for me in case it's not on social media before I edit this. And yeah, and then I'm going to go do the food shop, and then I'm going to go and see my family and have some family time. So yeah, that's basically the plan for the day, guys. I'm going to head off because I'm just about to film another YouTube video. So this will have gone out before this YouTube video that I'm about to film goes out, but I'm bringing you my 26 books in 2026. You can imagine it's going to be a long ass video, can't you? But yeah. Also, guys, if anyone has any tips, if you are a fellow booktuber or general video editor, anybody really, I am struggling to edit on Canva at the moment. So this morning I've been trying to edit my reading vlog from this week, so this video in particular, and every time I try and add a thumbnail, so like the books I'm reading, the day that it is, etc., or even adding sound to it, like the music I put on, it glitches straight back to the beginning. I've tried making sure I'm clicked on the video, not on the video. I've tried all the usual IT hacks. But I don't know if anyone else is having the same issue, if it's an update Canva have brought and it sucks, or if it's something I'm doing wrong. But honestly, it's taken me an hour just to edit up to Friday at this point, and it's like 20 minutes. And bearing in mind, some of that is not even like me listening to myself talk, it's like skipping. So like I'm probably going to tell you 15 minutes has taken me an hour to edit, because it keeps glitching back to the beginning and it's really starting to get on my nerves. So A, I need some recommendations for what you guys use to edit, or B, if you can help me fix the Canva problem, because I know Canva inside and out and I do really enjoy using it for like photo feature, etc. So yeah, that's my long ass chat. Have a lovely weekend, guys. I will bring you an end of day update if I can, or it will be tomorrow morning. But as always, guys, yeah, thank you for joining me. I'm not giving you the end of spiel. I don't know why I've just gone into autopilot with that. But yeah, I'm going to go and film another YouTube. So yeah, have a lovely weekend. Come along with me and I'll speak to you all very soon. Hi guys, this is the end of the vlog. I didn't forget, I didn't have a minute to myself yesterday. So quickly, I'll talk about it. I won't put the icons up on the screen, but I did finish An Unfortunate Christmas Murder, which I think I'd talked about in my chatty bit at the beginning of the day anyway. And I did actually manage to pick up Sable Peak by Daphne Perry, which is good news. So I'm about 82% now, so that should definitely be a finish tomorrow. Well, today, because it's Sunday morning, Katie, come on. But yeah, can you tell I'm still in a sleepy end of the video? But I'm going to go finish editing this now. It will be out on the day I'm recording this end. But thank you so much for joining me, guys. And can I do it so you can see? As always, please click that subscribe button. I am on a mission to get to 1K. But yeah, have a lovely week, guys. And I'll speak to you all very, very soon.